children to be guided. Now for our last speaker, she will be talking about the experience in the modeling industry. So, here she is. She has been modeling for 5 years and walked into different prestigious modeling fashion shows such as the Mindanao Fashion Summit and the Style Origin, one of the elite models of Models Association of Cagayan de Oro. Here is Miss Alexa Llacuna. Hi, good day everyone. Go down. Hi, what's your name? Hi Jay, do you really want to be a model? Okay, so I will tell you a story, okay, from my humble beginnings, and this goes to every one of you. I hope this will inspire you. Hi. So growing up, I had always been skinny and I was a bit taller than other girls my age. That's why my relatives, the people I know would really tease me, Bana. Hey, you should be a model because it suits you. And as naive as I was, I never really actually believed that I got what it takes because I see models on TV and they look like real Barbies, and I was far from being one. Look at me at age 10. So, not until I was 16 and I attended a wedding of a family friend of ours whose wedding designer happened to be Mr. Alkin Kapatan, one of the renowned designers here in CDO. He was actually the one who discovered me. And so he saw me and he approached me and he said, hey, how tall are you? And so I answered back. Yeah. And he's like, you want to be a model? There's a go-see happening tomorrow. You know, you should come. And so I did. And what's funny is that I almost backed out. Because when I went there were like 100 plus of models. All were so tall and beautiful. And I felt so inferior. And yeah, I cried on my first go-see. I really cried. It was only my mom who gave me that extra push in the back but to push through that casting. And I had to wait for 6 hours before they finally called out my name. The go-see, I was there 2 p.m. and I was home around 7 na. Just imagine my anxiety. Kung baan ko. So yeah, unfortunately, I made it through that go-see, and there goes my first ever fashion show, the Mindanao Fashion Summit, and the other photo is my first ever photo shoot, shot by Fourth Legara. And during the Mindanao Fashion Summit, that's where the Models Association of Cagayan de Oro's agent, the one and only Zoe Batuin, saw me and recruited me through Facebook. I remember saying yes so innocently, and little did I know that it would change my life. So yeah, I can never enumerate every single experience I had when I committed myself into this industry, nor can I cover it all because there's a lot. This is even just a snippet of the whole thing, but I just want to point out the important things that I extracted from my 5 years of modeling. So first is that all I can say is that modeling isn't just all about the glitz and the glamour, the catwalking, or being pretty. There's so many things that's happening behind every backstage and behind every camera, and it's way deeper than that. For me, modeling became the grounds for molding me to become who I want to be, not just a model, but as a person. So, in what ways? Okay, so first is that modeling gave me confidence. I used to be the shy girl, the one with the low self-esteem, and modeling helped me to be confident to myself. And before, I'm not sociable, and because of modeling, I learned how to be. And more than that, I earned real good friends that are still my friends right now, and I earned a second family through my agency. So, what else? Modeling also taught me to be Modeling also taught me to be patient. Ladies and gentlemen, let the truth be spoken. Modeling is a waiting game, literally a waiting game, I tell you. The show will be by 4 and you have to go there by 7, and the makeup's done by 9. 9 onwards up to the show, you have to wait. Look at us, that's backstage waiting for the show to start. And even in go-sees, you have to wait for hours before they call you out. So it's really a waiting game, so you really have to be patient. Next is that modeling also taught me to push my limits. You'll really be put into uncomfortable situations, like going to photo shoots and the location is so hot. They will want you to lie down on grasses and it's so itchy now or something. And they will want you to dive into the ocean like that for an underwater shoot. That's real. That's really an underwater shoot. And they might make you wear something you don't like or you're not comfy with. For example, like that one. That's really revealing and sexy. So you have to really just portray it. And the other one, I don't do ballet, but they wanted me to take a shot as a ballerina, so you really have to do it. So, you know what, I always remember, what I always keep in mind is that modeling is just like acting. You're portraying a character. So, whenever I go out, I just channel my alter ego, and that's your model self. You have to have your model self. Like, for me, I'm Alexa. When I go out, no, I'm not Alexa. I want to be the Vixen Alexa or the Pharaohs, something like that. So, wait. So I tell you, it's really a crazy world out there, but it will teach you to be tough. It's not always that you'll make it to the cut. Modeling is a world of rejection, so it's what they say. What if the client wants Miss Tiza, and for my case, I'm not, so I won't expect that I'll get in. So you just have to accept it. It's not always that you're gonna be accepted. So, it will also teach you to be professional with work, not only as a model, but as preparation to your real world, because you will learn to be always on time, and to bring what's and whatnots, and to be always pleasant with the people you're working with, because that's very important, and you'll be working with a lot. So, modeling also taught me how to think, contrary to what they say that models are airheads or models are just pretty. I really beg to disagree, because it's been said that a good model is a smart model. And I agree, because modeling does require a lot of thinking. Like memorizing the routines. Let's say in a show there are 8 layouts and you have different routines per layout, so you have to memorize all that. And just imagine the presence of mind you need para dili ka masayop, ang focus, and being directed by absorbing all the directions when you do photo shoots, trying to look pretty at the same time, and trying to pose, and absorbing all the directions. It really does require a lot of thinking, and after all, modeling is a business. So this is where I also learned how to discipline myself to work out, and since then it became a motivation to keep myself healthy and fit even outside work. Like personally, I I work out na, I jog, and somehow modeling is my motivation para maka-work pagyapon ko because I still have that figure. So, yeah. And one of the greatest thing I gained was to learn to love myself, accept my flaws, and learn that my uniqueness makes me distinct. So I know most of us can relate to this na growing up like no na ni payatot or tower kay siya, taas ka, you know. And what I like about the modeling world is that it's unconventional. Unlike the real world, there are no rules, no ideal beauties. And what's weird is that the more quirky and different you are, the more you're recognized pa. So I can really say that there is no hindrance. And your flaws are not your barriers. For example, me, I'm only 5'6". The standard would be 5'8". I'm smaller than most of the models, but I still get into shows, so it's not really a barrier. So, what else? And this is where you also learn to create your own personality, which is very exciting and very, very, very important. Because your personality is gonna be your weapon for staying in the industry. So, bottom line, everybody, kids, modeling will help you nurture yourself on a more personal level, not only as a model. And what's even great than getting a bit of fame, which you can use to influence and inspire others as well, and being able to earn at the same time as a bonus. So it's not gonna, I tell you, it's not gonna be easy and pretty all the time. You'll go through so many things, but you'll earn so many things along the way, man po. So if you really want to be a model, all I can say is that be fearless, dude. And always be on the go, because it's really an unpredictable world out there. You'll never know what you're up to. It's full of surprises. So if I were you, I would go for it head on and with full passion, because you know what, not everybody can be a model, so you're lucky enough that you're here. So be aggressive about this, take this chance and seize the moment. And always do it for love. Never think of it as work or bragging rights. Do it because you love what you're doing. Even me, I do shows for a cause, I deal with photographers. Even if I don't get paid, I do it because I love what I'm doing. So, you know, just need a little of that beauty, even that height or that figure. Trust me, your personality and your passion, may I repeat, your personality and your passion, that's what will make you a great model. Thank you.
Please, for one of the elite models of Cagayan de Oro, Alexa Llacuna. Thank you, Lex. So it was indeed a great day. We had a profound discussion from our distinguished experts, and so allow me to express our sincerest gratitude to the following.